Hello there, dear wanderers and travelers. My name is Moton Blight. Welcome to part 2 of my journey through HSR 3.5. Last time, we and Cyrene found out we were trapped. We are in the past, and us, the Trailblazer, decided to set up a beacon in order to communicate with Screwlum and Herta to figure out what's the next step or how we can stop Iron Tomb, who is a I forgot the term, but he's very bad guy. He's a very bad guy. He's a very big bad guy. Or, well, actually, he's not even a guy, because Herta and I think Screwlum also told... Actually, no, I think it was Herta that told us that Iron Tomb is apparently just a bunch of computer code. Not a computer, but just a bunch of code. And that's... And Iron Tomb basically made Emphorius to find a way to destroy the path of erudition, and Herta basically told us what the repercussions of that would be, and that a lot of bad stuff would happen. Literally, it's kind of what like Dr. Primitive is actually trying to do, if you remember that kind of quest. But yeah, so after being told that, oh yeah, we were also told by Herta that apparently the path we're going, or well, one that Finons should be fine, and our companions should also be fine, but also that the Trailblazer and Cyrene are basically on the final possible cycle, and we have apparently 14 system hours to fix everything and stop Iron Tomb before he destroys the path of erudition, I think. And basically I have a feeling that I can't tell if it's either this patch or the next few patches, but I feel like it's the fact that we have 14 system hours is going to be the equivalent of like kind of like Dragon Ball and the planet Namek exploding. Well, this spoilers, but it's a very old show. Usually, also it's not that big, but it's like planet Namek exploding, and it's like it's like 5 minutes till it blows up, and then literally they have 20 episodes of fighting, and that's all apparently within 5 minutes. But yeah. But yeah, after that, we were told, Herta told us to go and receive the power or the aid of the god Talantin, who is the god of justice, because apparently Talantin is like the administrator that could help us gain access to Iron Tomb and potentially stop him, I think. We also met with Lygus again, and he took us to his weird ZZZ dimension with a lot of CRT TVs, and was being all cryptic again. And then we realized we couldn't punch him or defeat him, or yeah, because we were in like a space in between or something in the simulation. I don't know. But yeah, after he let us leave, we meet Cerydra and Hysilens, and we also find out that apparently things are very different in this cycle, and apparently Cyrene and the Trailblazer were expected. Because now the prophecy that everyone's been following is to pierce through the skies, or reach the land beyond the skies, or beyond the stars, or whichever wording they used. And yeah, basically just learn a bit more about Cerydra, or well, more about Hysilens. We're probably going to learn a little bit more about Cerydra, but we do know one thing about Cerydra. She apparently is working, or is in cahoots with, or at least hearing the side of Lygus. And yeah, we're basically gonna be invited to it. We also got a scene with Hysilens, but that's totally not important. And yeah, we're just going to rest up for the banquet, and I'm sure that nothing is gonna go wrong during this banquet. Okay, let's get started. Let's get on with it.
Day. We should get some rest now.
Yeah.
Yes, let's get ready for the banquet.
Food.
Look, the venue's right ahead.
I wonder if we're gonna meet with Anaxa. Actually,
I
I wonder.
can even hear singing. It feels so romantic.
I wonder if we are going to meet everyone, cause was Mighty even born yet? Mighty's like technically one of the youngest. The youngest of the Chrysos, so we shouldn't be able to meet him now because he hasn't been born yet. But hey, who knows? Trying to figure out the timeline
Honored guests, wait here for a moment. You must surrender any personal belongings you have on you before entering the venue.
This hero always brings down the vibe whenever he shows up.
The Imperator's elevated position means she must always remain meticulous and careful. Please do as I say, guests. It would avoid any unnecessary misunderstandings.
I get that you don't want people to bring outside food into the banquet, but is it really necessary to confiscate the books and quill pens?
Even a quill pen can become a deadly weapon in the right hands. I'm asking for all your items. All, Miss Cyrene. Your belongings will remain safe. They will be looked after appropriately by dedicated staff.
Looked after appropriately? Dedicated staff? Talk about a vague choice of words.
Yeah.
It seems like he's aiming specifically for the chronocognitive anchor. What should we do?
Hide it under the hat. Or in the hood. Not good. I think this is a trap.
True. I had a feeling it would come to this, but I didn't expect such a direct demand. But listen, why don't we go with their plan and hand over the chronocognitive anchor to be looked after? After all, if the little Imperator is paying this much attention to you, she probably already knows all about our whispered conversation with the geniuses. I can pretty much guess what'll happen next. But, think about it. That's actually gonna be our shortcut.
I'll trust your gut feeling.
I knew it. You and I can practically read each other's minds.
Guests.
All right, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend, anywhere, anytime.
Thank you for your cooperation. The Imperator has some urgent business she needs to attend to and will arrive shortly. Why don't you head in with the other guests first and enjoy the feast?
Isn't Cerydra supposed to be the focus of the banquet? But she's not even here. Why is it so difficult to talk to her?
Alright, who's available to... why is he...
Is there anything else we can help you with?
Hey, Labinas. I managed to get some honey brew that the scholars hid in the cellar. Wanna try it?
Ooh.
This banquet has a never-ending flow of honey brew. You're welcome to try it and see whether our drinks are as good as those from beyond the sky.
Thank you for the offer, but
Aww.
we're more interested in knowing when the Imperator will be back.
The Imperator? Who knows? Maybe she's hiding somewhere, thinking up weird ideas again. If you ask me, she's never treated us soldiers properly, even though we put our necks on the line for her.
Hey, I can't pretend I didn't hear that, Seneca. Either retract your statement or duel me.
Fine by me. Attendant, bring us 10 more jars of honey brew. I'm gonna make sure he can't even stand straight by the end of this.
You wish. Be careful.
Okay,
Actually,
I don't really
there
care
are so
about
many
this.
people. We wouldn't be able to find the Imperator even if she were here.
That just is
I
too.
know.
No,
Let's look for seats that are raised up higher than others.
no, I'll just talk to Trivy and Glaya. I really don't care about the other
If you
NPCs
can't
we're
get
trying
used
to
to the
force
honey
us to
brew,
talk to.
we will go ask for a pot and cook some oatmeal for you.
No need for that. This banquet is just too loud. And nothing and no one here is interesting. I just don't really want to be here.
Lies! You were pretty energized when you came back from the bath chamber. Let me guess. Are you worrying about someone? About Hysilens? Or Little Cypher? You take everything too seriously. At this rate, life's gonna be real tough for you later on.
You're the least qualified to lecture me about that, teacher.
Are you hesitating?
Dear guests, are you here for us? I mean, are you here for Treeby or Aggie?
No. I'm just wondering whether you've seen the Imperator.
The Imperator? No, we haven't.
Our sovereign has always acted however she pleases. Though she gave us ranks, she'd never tell anyone her whereabouts. Perhaps the only thing she tolerates are chess pieces. And the sky reflected upon her crown.
Jeez.
I see.
Why do you two look so distressed? That's not what the deliverer should look like. Why don't we have a toast? While we still have time for pleasure. Here. To the destinies and sacrifices of the next millennium.
Then we will toast to the tomorrow that will set fate free.
Hail to the new world.
Cheers.
I don't remember what I did for. What voice I did for Trailblazer. Kinda hard. Okay, let's just talk to Hysilens.
You two have been wandering
talk to
around the
Fish Lady.
venue as if you have something on your mind. Have the
Lava
attendants
lamp
not
lady.
taken care of you well?
No, we love it here. It's just... we're a little concerned, seeing how the Imperator still hasn't arrived.
Don't worry. I know what you've been waiting for. Come, sit with me for a while, will you? I'd like to share a personal secret with you. See here? This is Fagusa's dew of divine blood, the sweetest of all the 12 bottles.
Why not? Hold on. Yeah, I'll do this. Hold on. Yeah. Screenshot.
On the night before such a historical event, I'd like to share this marvelous drink with the deliverer.
Oh, her stockings are ripped.
Doesn't this count as bringing in outside food?
Still not gonna pull for her.
I knew that security check was targeted at us.
For Cerydra.
What's the matter, guests?
Oh, we're simply overwhelmed by such an honor.
Are you worried that I might have poisoned the dew? Well then, let me prove my innocence.
Hysilens raised the goblet of honeydew to her lips, deliberately arching her neck so you could watch the liquids descend down her throat as she swallows. Okay. Interesting bit of dialogue.
See? It's completely safe.
I feel like Miss Hysilens wants to talk to us about something. Why don't we go along with her for now? Would it be better to get a nuke?
want a new cup for myself.
Huh. You're a pretty sharp fish.
I'm
Worry
not.
not. Honeydew's not alcohol. It won't get you drunk.
And why the hell was... Okay.
On the contrary, it can make your mind even sharper.
The clay cup touches your lips in the blink of an eye. She's indeed the Imperial Blade of the Imperator. I still keep wanting to say Imperator. And the swiftest swordmaster in Emphorius.
Please, have a taste. Would you like some too, little sea air?
I can drink it myself.
How is it? Sweet enough?
It has a very complex taste.
Calm at times, tempestuous at others. That's the taste of the ocean. It'll do you good to understand Fagusa's fickleness before we set off to face their waves. Just like how you're about to understand the secrets within this dew. Now, please turn around. Very, very quietly. Don't make a single noise.
Oh, are we gonna get jump scared? Oh, you. I guess I knew he'd be here.
The dew of other gods all intoxicate humans. But the god of banquets dew is an antidote that can awaken humans from a sea siren's enchanting song. Since the start of this banquet, all the guests have been under the spell of my song. None of them can see the Imperator in that Fioros. But you two, I wish for you to see the truth.
Is this also what the Imperator wants?
This is my personal request.
Oh.
I can't bring myself to trust that Fioros.
Oh, don't worry. Just give me
The
my bat.
Flame Chase army changed after he descended with Orynyx's divination and brought the prophecy of the stars to Akama. His seductive whispers harbor something malicious within and will ensnare those of us blinded by ambition.
Wait, I swear, did we get... When we went through security, did they really take all of our, like... Because if they were taking, like, pens and clothes, then that means they've taken the hat, they've taken the bat, of course, they've taken the lance, and they've taken the quill, I think. That's the thing for Remember Trailblazer. So basically, we can't fight. Are you serious?
You are the deliverers of the prophecy and know about him far more
Because,
than
like,
I do.
I'm...
Perhaps only you can find traces of the truth from his actions
Seriously,
and
I
words.
really want to beat the hell out of
Then
Lygus.
we can show the Imperator the right path forward.
But isn't this acting behind her back?
Amphorius has become far too weak. Even heroic actions protecting her from harm must be conducted under the water's surface. I am the Imperator's blade, and I must clear the way for her while remaining concealed in the torrents. Then, ensure I'm pointing my sword towards the true enemy.
Can you promise me something, Miss Hysilens?
Ask away.
My friend has in fact come here to stop that villain's evil scheme. Our goals are aligned. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, he has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. I believe the Imperator will be able to tell right from wrong.
I never doubted your loyalty. I'll pass your words faithfully on to her. Provided we can gain the advantage in this tug of war, that is. Now, return to the feast. Bring this cup with you and keep your distance. Pretend you are still immersed in the sea siren's fantasia, and I'll control the moisture in the air. That way, you'll be able to listen to sounds from afar as if you are a whale of the depths and hear every word of their conversation. I I wish you a victory in this first skirmish.
It's the exciting and thrilling undercover part of the adventure.
Dew of divine blood. Hysilens ceramic cup, the worth of a vessel, lies in what it once held, and who once held it. Just as blades earn legend by battle, and heroes are remembered through sacrifice. Dew of divine blood. Fagusa was said to have buried 12 bottles of this fine vintage beneath the seabed, hoping to savor them 1,000 years later. But even as the black tide silenced the song of chalice of plenty, not a single drop had been uncorked. This bottle, sweetest of the 12 vintages, was brought ashore by the last surviving sea siren. The divine power it holds can pierce through any fog. So we can't get close. God, I really. Wait, what happens if we do try and get close?
We're too close. They'll notice us. Let's mingle in the crowds here. Relax. Relax. Try to act natural.
Where's the Imperator? Still not here. That little imp is always acting so high and mighty towards everyone. Today, I will. Whatever. Pour me another cup.
Though she has succumbed to drunkenness,
I thought it was not alcohol.
she still does not dare challenge your authority.
A criticism of my height is a grave enough insult already. She should be dismembered.
Damn.
Do you
She is
often
smart.
test
She is
the loyalty
very-
of your
yes.
subjects like this?
You jest. The Imperator does not need blind loyalty. As long as one can prove they have value, I am willing to be lenient towards them. Let's cut to the chase, Theoros. If I pass the trial and grasp this world's law in my hands,
Oh, she doesn't have it
what
yet.
will you do then?
The answer is
Or does she have it? I don't-
simple. I will connect Amphorius with the stars.
Don't waste my time. Be precise. Be specific. I won't ask a second time.
Allow me to adjust my statement. I will correct the regulations within the old law that sealed off Amphorius and merge the black tide with the torrents of Era Nova. Then we will be able to decimate the forces beyond the sky that are trying to annihilate Iron Tomb and sound the trumpet for the endless campaign you will then embark on.
But you previously said that Iron Tomb is unrivaled in power across the stars. Who would dare to annihilate it?
There is a federation of warships named the Cienzo Alliance. Warlike and old-fashioned. A cult named the Genius Society. Loosely organized, but steeped in abject insanity. Oh, there's also the Astral Express. A group of lawless
Okay,
villains.
that's BS, and you know
That
it, Lygus.
so-called Deliverer is part of that last group. Those vagabonds mistakenly believe they can connect the stars through alliances instead of conquest. But history has already given them a tough lesson. There are countless other organizations besides, but when the Lord Ravager sweeps across the cosmos, they will certainly all bow before your empire.
Okay, I'm gonna.
The Achaemenid Alliance is invincible!
If those civilizations are not as feeble as you describe, then they may still have some value in testing the quality of my blade. That being said, Even the smallest and weakest city-states should build an obelisk to the Imperator, so that their people can constantly recall the glory of her conquests. Walk a little longer with me, Theoros.
I don't like how this is going. Our little Imperator seems fascinated by the destruction.
Grapevine, little sea hare. It seems like they're still talking. Get close.
Yeah, I got it. Hold
What a difficult situation. No matter how we position our forces, this battle...
That's not something you or I should consider.
How astonishing. The commanders under you have such different personalities, yet they share the same loyalty.
He's looking this way. Quick, do something and pretend we can't see them.
Alright. Come on, we gotta gulp that down. We got... Don't worry, we're in our
slow
element
down.
now. We just have to act like a fool.
Are you okay?
What's the matter?
My apologies. I was just... Let us continue our
Good. He
previous
can't read our
regarding the soldiers fighting for you.
our tomfoolery. Yeah, there we go.
Are they aware of the price they must pay for the trial of law? If I recall correctly, you've already lost a bout against Talanton due to offering insufficient sacrifices.
You dare mention my name alongside the word lost?
Oh.
Forgive my transgression.
Watch your words and actions. All you need to know is that my victory in the trial is guaranteed. Even without the trial of law, they've already sworn to give their lives for my conquest. So tell me, if everything happens according to our agreement, how would you recommend I deal with that deliverer?
Good question. Do not let him fool you. That man from beyond the sky contains a seed of ruin within his body. He must not be allowed to tarnish your glory. Therefore, the wisest decision would be to hand him over to me.
You plan to torture him?
Calling it experimentation.
Please don't believe his bull. Please.
The guest's patience is running thin. I plan to remove the Fantasia and head into the banquet. I will heed your advice. Leave for now, Theoros, and go back to Akama. You don't want to confront those two directly either, do
It's
you?
because he knows we would kick his ass. He knows we would kick his ass.
It's a pity
he knows
that
we would kick
anti-fears are lightweights when it comes
or whatever
to
he has
drinking.
as an automaton.
Before I leave, I would like to make a toast to your boundless ambition, using my spirit instead of a goblet.
As I expected, that Theoros' schemes have been revealed. Thank you for your bravery, guests. It's time for me to dispel the Fantasia. This will be the Imperator's last public address before we head off, and therefore, likely, the final chance to change her mind. I will try to get you a chance to speak, and I'll also prepare for any contingencies. The rest is up to you.
Okay, I thought something would go wrong in
You
the
should head
banquet,
back
but
to your seats for now.
I feel like we got plenty of good stuff done. Nothing necessarily bad even happened. Just...
The Imperator! The Imperator has arrived!
No need for formalities. I should be apologizing for my tardiness instead. The hour draws late, and I trust you have all had your fill of brews. Therefore, I will not observe the usual ceremonies. Any warrior who has fought by my side should have those speeches memorized by now.
The Imperator's word is law.
Are you out of your mind, Dux Frigoris? The Imperator hates flattery most of all.
A joyous atmosphere is a better fit for showing me your resolve. I believe that you, my dukes, will do all you can to assist in the campaign against Fagusa, just as you always have. However, it's a pity that I have never tested your loyalty.
What does she mean?
The purpose of tonight's banquet is not to raise our morale, but to establish which allies our alliance can actually trust.
Oh.
And sever the heads of the traitors as a toast to all before we march. Yes, some among us have discarded their vows in order to foment vile conspiracies. Now listen! These traitors are standing right here in broad daylight.
Oh no, I wonder who they could be. It's not. No.
Dux Gladiorum Hysilens. She used the sea siren song to immerse the crowds in an illusion and conceal her whereabouts. She then worked with those from beyond the sky to spy on confidential matters.
Oh. Okay. Huh. Now we're at a disadvantage. Again.
Imperator, I can explain.
Silence! Do you remember who used to own this blade? She met you once, back at the Temple of the Three Fates. It was Kindness, the head of the cleaners. She was the first to draw a blade against the Imperator. And under the shade of the olive groves, the people of Akama said they would never bow to me. In the frozen, lethal fog, the people of Idonia said they would never bow to me. At the beginning of the myriad paths, the people of Yanisopolis said they would never bow to me. But now, they all lie silent. They now fear me as they fear the law. For I am Cerydra, and I am the Imperator. If you have any last words, say them to the Imperator. Then, face her judgment.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me. If you are ready, then I'll follow you and fight to the last. Deliverer.
Oh yeah. We must kill the. No, there's not. We must convince Cerydra.
That's right, friend. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised.
Okay, we got a riz of the Imperator. Got it. Wait, the Trailblazer
You
isn't
think
good,
you can slay a king using your words instead of a sword?
Oh no, is it the minigame? No, are we doing this?
Show me the weight of rhetoric from beyond the sky. Will it weigh heavier than 3 human lives?
Are we doing the debate minigame again?
Let's watch our words carefully.
Okay, let's start. I actually don't know what's the right play here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
The prophecy that you know of, the Era Nova, spoken by Kefali, is nothing but a complete lie spun by Lygus. To fight that lie, a young man with the pseudonym of Finan lived through 30 million cycles of this world.
Oh, we basically...
All
Okay,
to
so that
save
didn't matter. We
Amphorius
explained
from
both
the end
anyway.
of the destruction. And Cyrene, the young woman standing beside me, also carries an equally heavy destiny.
Cerydra listens to your words silently. Talk about let's talk about his sins first.
Lygus is not a guide at all. He doesn't care about Amphorius, and cares even less about your glory and campaigns. The only thing he cares about is completing the Amphorian experiment, making sure Iron Tomb is born into this world, and using it to utterly destroy the cosmic order. He will most certainly betray you. When that time comes, all of us will be ground to dust by the destruction.
Cerydra listens to your words and shows no change in emotion. Ah. Okay. Let's talk about our duty.
I walk the path of the Trailblazer. My friends and I have always obeyed the creed of explore, understand, establish, and connect. Conquest and destruction are never the ways to build bridges between people. Therefore, if you choose the way of the destruction, then I'll place your ambitions into the same basket as Lygus.
Okay.
And smash them into pieces with my baseball bat.
Okay. That's... bold. Okay, that's pretty bold, Cotton. Let's see how that works for you.
Truly a chaotic speech.
Yeah, that's the Trailblazer. Yep. Yep.
All that needs to be said has been said. Dux Frigoris, Dux Bromalis, escort the traitors to the prison.
Well, that didn't do anything. Run. This is the part where we run.
Before
or
the next
someone
entry
saves
hour,
us.
I will give them an end befitting of their betrayal.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, great Imperator.
Oh, your
ambition certainly eclipses all things.
You're still here, Theoros.
Of course. As the
Can we swing at him? Can we just please give us, please, Hoyo, give me a dialogue option where we can just swing at him.
Witnessing the fall
Please.
of a nameless one. Or perhaps I am waiting for you to give me an answer. Why would someone as powerful as you use such a clumsy excuse as imprisonment to ensure the Deliverer's safety?
Well, I mean, if we get in prison, we can't really
so
do
you
much.
finally tossed aside your act.
I must point out that you are just as impressive an actor. This banquet was always going to be a game of chess, where you would try to control both sides and turn both them and me into your pawns.
Is all of this just a performance?
That's right. That little Imperator never trusted anyone. She was always trying to see which side had more sincerity.
Truly, I'm never going to, like, seriously, whenever I see Cerydra, I just think, this is just Furina, but in HSR. Which is why I'm probably gonna pull for her, because, dear God, I played Genshin Impact for, like, literally a whole week straight, gathering as much Primo gems, and after, like, 80 pulls, nothing. So, might as well get the HSR version of her, but yeah, I think I can see the resemblance. Or I can see that people are...
All right, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend. Anywhere, anytime.
Oh my god.
But as to the decision the Imperator must make, he has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised.
Okay, we've been consistent. Ugh.
And we won. Sincerity will
Yep,
always
we've been
remain the greatest
consistent and
shortcut to
honest
people's
about our
hearts.
intentions. So that's why we're the best part?
I can toss your words right back at you like Kyrgyz. Why would someone as powerful as you pretend to be a mortal and kneel before me? Unless you enjoy giving flattery and prostrating yourself.
You are mistaken. I am only trying to ensure the experiment's autonomy, meticulousness, and perfection.
Please, yes, please, I don't.
Had you fulfilled your promise of giving the law to me and completing the Aranova? Oh, but you broke your promise. What a pity. In that case, I must carry out my duty as the administrator and eradicate all factors steering the experiment out of control.
I swear we will make new holes into your body and turn you into Swiss cheese. I still don't get why you have a hole in your chest, but...
Careful.
Nah.
Careful.
Wait, what?
What was that voice? Was it Orynyx?
Who?
I found you. I finally found you.
Wait a second. That voice.
Be careful. This land will face disaster.
Sounds a lot more sinister than what I usually hear, but... I wonder who this is. What?
Ah, the time of judgment is nigh, my lord. The prison I have built for you is now complete.
Ha 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 ha. Please.
In the name of the erudition, I invite you to step into the same cage as mine.
I thought it was on the path of... Wait, I still... Okay, wait, I still don't get Lygus' motive. He wants to complete the Amphorius experiment and pretty much give the tools for Iron Tomb to destroy the path of erudition, but he's doing this... Wait. God, I hate this Oh, and...
What's the meaning of this, Imperator?
I did not permit you to act. A ruler is the only one who can decide their subject's destiny.
But, great Imperator, what judges destiny is not the ruler, but gods.
Don't forget, my realm only allows for the existence of humanity.
Okay, where the hell did we go?
Moreover, dealing out extrajudicial punishment equates to defying the law, and the culprit is to be sentenced to death.
But you have seen how I can erase life from this world with just a clap of my hands. I fear you are still quite unaware of your current situation.
What's
Allow me to reiterate.
Dude, I doubt they're gonna have Cerydra say this, but like, Lygus is probably gonna say, "What's a king to a god?" And then Cerydra's gonna be like, gonna retort with, "But what is a god to a non-believer?" Or I will, please tell me that's the next lines. Please be something that cool. But considering this is a Hoyo game, it's probably not gonna be as cool as I thought. So,
I am giving you a simple choice. To collaborate or to be destroyed. There is no other way.
Shameless behavior. If that were true, you would have killed me long ago. You, in fact, cannot kill me. I guessed it the first time I beheaded you. Because of the law, you cannot be completely destroyed. And the same is true of the Chrysos heirs. The more you bluff now, the more you are proving that conjecture to be true.
What magnificent foresight. I once regarded this precious quality of yours as a sure sign of my ultimate victory. But now, yet as a mere mortal, how will you contend against the Theoros?
We are both slaves to hubris. But do you know what differentiates us, Lycurgus? I will never be blinded by... If I wish to break the scale's balance, I only need to appeal to external forces and use them for my own ends.
Oh, she got her anchor. Okay. Please have our anchor back. We need. Oh.
Finally,
never mind.
we get to
Never
meet
mind. Go
face
use
to
it. Go ham.
face, Senior society member.
Go ham. Or we've gonna finally figure out who made Lygus.
Achievements, but I must deeply regret your current perspective.
I swear, if he's like the first, if he's made by the first Genius Society member,
Trust me when I say that you aren't the only one feeling regret right now. Screw them.
So you two are the allies from beyond the sky the Deliverer spoke of, and why he demanded the divine authority of law. Come and prove your strength to me. Show me the power of these so-called paths. I have spent much time and effort to secure this treasure from beyond the sky just for this moment.
In the name of the Sovereign of Planet Scrulum, your allies have responded to your call, esteemed Imperator. Please allow me to spell the situation out for you, Lord Lygus. Permission to read the ultimate protocol is already in my hands. It'll only be a matter of time before we acquire the authority to write and execute commands as well.
There's no way the flame chase journey will continue after you've burnt your bridges so thoroughly like this. Do you really think you can still win? Oh, seriously, don't embarrass the society.
I understand that a near zero possibility does not equate to zero. That argument, which means the same principle also. You will never be a match for me in a world constructed through Catorzain algebraic expressions.
Can you please stop speaking math? I'm already tuning out everything you're saying. I don't know if I can tune it out anymore.
This possibility. What if I reduced Akama to rubble and ground her people into minced meat? Would the heroes then once again desire the power of demigods so they could fight against me? Listen. Iron Tomb is fated to be born. You may shackle. And what I just mentioned is only one out of those thousands.
Okay. We're finally gonna figure out what happened to us. And where the hell we went. Please.
This is the place outside the legends? This doesn't feel the same as before. How should I get back?
Warning! 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 Warning!
Command isolation?
Since we parted ways last time, I have modified the exomyth into an audience area.
Don't make me hurt you.
it seems you, this
I'll find a way.
in fact,
The
be a
rules were
wonderful
made to be
opportunity for
broken.
you. From the audience's perspective, you may better observe the workings of the erudition at a macroscopic level in this place where time flows far slower than within Amphorius. You will witness the end of that world's saga.
Time flows slower than within Amphorius.
Indeed, the speed of time here is infinitesimally close to that of the real universe.
What exactly are you after?
The answer concerning the total destruction of the erudition.
What did the erudition do to you? Aren't you an emanator of erudition? Yeah, I was about to say, isn't he, Ling?
Do you see me as their faithful disciple? I am certainly not. I have tried so hard to ensure Iron Tomb's birth, just so that I can correct the error named erudition that humanity crafted with their own hands. Oh, how I yearn to return to those days before Noose was born. Back then, the boundaries of knowledge were like the starry sky, but now, truth has become the sacrificial offering required to gain an audience with them. And the geniuses would say that arrogant Eon was born from the primal mobile of humans' desire for knowledge. Yet, they themselves sealed off humanity's capacity to seek enlightenment. I am simply cutting down a tree of doom that we planted ourselves. I must admit that the process of answering your questions has reminded me of the happy days of learning in my youth. However, it is a pity that my true form must now descend into Amphorius.
Oh, so that's what we need to
with
destroy.
the accident
Okay, got
that
it.
arose
Thank you
because
for
of you. But you won't have to wait long. When the curtain falls, you'll surely understand mine and Amphorius's ardent wish.
Where time flows slower than within Amphorius. But how can I get out of here?
Can you hear me? Little one.
Is that Herda's voice?
Warning, warning, warning.
Chase my done. Okay, so it's just the same.
Hurry up. Put some speed into it.
Prometheus
I
bomb.
can't keep this up for much longer.
Okay, jeez. I'm here.
That old Intellitron overlooked one little detail. And Screwy and I finally found an opportunity.
What's happening outside?
Let's keep it short. While you were gone, well, in those few years, Amphorius...
Wait, a few years?
Yes, time dilation, resulting in an uneven flow. Don't you know this already? Let's stick to the main points. The Chrysos heirs activated the chronocognitive anchor and helped Skrullum and me open a hole in the firewall. We made some adjustments, so he can't attack us immediately, but it won't hold for long.
Critical warning. Critical warning.
Time is running out. Here's the conclusion. It'll probably take a long time for Screwy and me to completely break this cage before Chrysos heirs have a full grasp of the law to be safe. We'll continue to launch side-channel attacks on the system to give you opportunities to escape. You need to seize these opportunities. So start moving, and find a way to pull off a magnificent jailbreak.
Ah. So how should I do that?
We detected another path's influence.
Oh, another.
Critical warning.
Its power is strong. May be able to help use the path's power. Make it detect you.
Unauthorized communication terminated.
Ooh, are we gonna get
saying
another path power?
A certain path's faction has arrived in Amphorius, and I can ask them for help? I mastered the powers of different paths in my previous journeys. Think hard and figure out exactly which faction has arrived at Amphorius, and which path's power I should use to call for reinforcements. Are these showing my memories?
Destruction.
With a Stellaron in my body, I woke up at the Herda space station and gained the power of the Destruction. A world that'll give rise to a Lord Ravager would definitely draw the attention of the Destruction. The Stellaron in my belly is gonna be super useful. But what if I end up pulling in the Antimatter Legion or the Annihilation Gang? Can they really?
Focus and resonate with the destruction. The knuckle lend me flames hot enough to burn through this. You focus your mind, trying to sync your heartbeat's rhythm with the frequency of that dancing golden flame. You're walking the line between sanity and madness, carefully steering the course of your consciousness, gently knocking on the door of destruction. And you gave up. The beckoning of the chaos was too tempting, and your current power level wasn't enough to fully resist it. If you were to fall into the black abyss of destruction at this moment, perhaps everything would be lost to the void.
Failure is not necessarily a bad thing. This power wasn't gonna call up anyone nice after all. I obtained the flaming lance left by the architects and gained the power of the preservation in Belobog. That's right! No matter how far away a planet is, the IPC is guaranteed to pay attention as long as there's a business opportunity. Isn't Amphorius a pristine and untapped market? Besides, even if I can't call up my friends from the IPC, the architects and the nomadic miners should be able to help too.
They are not gonna do.
There are definitely cities and ores in this world.
Klepoth, lend me hammers hard enough to smash through this. You focus intently, trying to mimic the Klepoth's wall-building hammer strikes with your heartbeat. Once again, you just need to recapture that feeling from your battle with the Supreme Guardian and catch the sparks from that hammer strike with your own hands. But nothing happened. Klepoth ignored you just as they had ignored countless devotees who looked up to them throughout the ages.
Seems like since Amphorius has no overseas market, the IPC's hand can't reach it.
I have a feeling I know who we're going to ask help from.
I received the Watchmaker's hat in Penacony and declared war against the Order, and then gained the power of the Harmony. That's right! The benevolent family must still remember me for saving them. And come, dear hat. I've put you aside for quite a few chapters already. Sing with Clocky. The world is in harmony and the stars shine bright.
Sheepe, use your song to guide me out of here, please. Please. You focus your mind, trying to hum the ode to harmony in your thoughts. The visages of past nameless appear one by one. If you blend into their faraway song, perhaps a path will appear before you. And you failed. The barrier of the exomyth strangled those distant melodies, filtering them out completely like useless noise, leaving only cold silence.
Doesn't Lygus want this story to have background music? He has such terrible taste.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's move on to Remembrance. Foolie, can you hook us up, please?
The Remembrance. That's right. I came to Amphorius because Black Swan asked us to come. And I even got a glance from Foolie here. The Garden of Recollection must be intricately involved with Amphorius. Traces of the Remembrance are also everywhere in this world. I don't know what they want, but I don't have many choices left in this.
Trust me. You invoke the power of remembrance, awaiting the resonance of reinforcements. Oh? After the power of remembrance flows through, something that should not exist here materializes before your eyes.
I finally found you. Following the sound of memories. A pathstrider walking both the Remembrance and the Trailblazer.
Wait, this sounds like... Their soft whispers like a warm hand that takes up your soul and slowly disperses it beyond this realm.
Warning! Warning! Warning!
Erudition's prison cannot stop us, for we lie outside the logic of zeros and ones. Come, leave the cage of Logos. The mythos of Amphorius waits for you to continue its story. When that brightest star, that star heralding the dawn, finally rises, a boat, so used to drifting, at long last enters an island's safe embrace. Oh, Pathstrider, we have helped you break free. Hurry and set off. The Child of Remembrance awaits you.
March? What's she doing here?
Good question. Hold up. Oh.
Oh, you're finally here! We haven't seen each other for such a long, long time. My good buddy, I've really, really missed you.
March 7th, back alive and kicking.
Huh? When was I dead? It's been so boring waiting for you in this place. There's no one to chat with, no internet, and not even anything to eat or drink. It's basically a prison.
That is depressing.
Now the great hero is finally here to save me. Yippee!
Yippee.
You must have seen a lot in Amphorius during this time, right? You gotta tell me all about it.
Are you doing better now?
I'm all good. Look at how fit and active I am. But let's get out of this spooky place first. This is not a good spot for a reunion chat. Why don't you take me back to reality? A strange voice told me that I can enter Amphorius if I keep following this road. So, let's head off. I still don't know what that world even looks like.
Why does March feel so weird?
What are you standing around for? Do you actually like this place? Get moving. Hurry! This door should be the exit.
There's something off.
Maybe my instincts are wrong. Let's follow her first.
Do not pass.
Are
Do not.
you okay?
Do not pass that door.
You haven't
The
said
doorway,
anything
please.
for a while. Has it been so long that you're still missing me? There's no time to waste, though. The Chrysosayers and the Geniuses are all waiting for you.
Wait, how do you know about that?
No. The discrepancy is getting worse.
Yeah, how do you know about them since you haven't even been... Wait, how do you know who's waiting for us?
Huh? Isn't Amphorius the world of the Chrysosairs and their hero's journey? I could figure that out in an instant.
Nah, yeah, this is definitely not.
But Amphorius cannot be observed from the outside. She couldn't possibly know about these things. Unless Don Hung told her.
Nah. Where's Don Hung? He should be back on the Express now.
No, he's not. Maybe I just happened to miss him. Never mind. Don Hung's super reliable. We don't need to worry about him. He's probably waiting for us somewhere. All hail and hearty.
No. The geniuses would have made sure that Don Hung made it back on the Express. Besides, the March I know wouldn't be so dismissive about her companions. Something's not right. She's not March 7th.
She's
I guess
March
you have
9th.
something you want to say to me? Then there's no need to feel things out first. With questions. Let's treasure the time we have together and be frank.
Oh, she changed tone. Who are you?
As expected. A glimpse of memory is not enough to deceive the bonds of...
Yeah.
In that case, there's no need for further deceit. You're right. We're not the March 7th you are acquainted with. But we can send you back to Amphorius, as long as you are willing to help us.
This is too many marches. What did you people do with March 7th?
She's fine. This form was simply borrowed from your memories. We'll introduce ourselves to gain your trust. We are the Garden of Recollection. You should be very familiar with that name by now. Just as a reminder, while you hesitate, time is quickly ticking away in Amphorius. Working with us is the best way to stop the enemy of erudition. Erudition would treat any results unrelated to the experiment as garbage and throw them out. But we don't work like that. The Remembrance treats all these instances as important materials needed to weave the universe. Besides, this would be child's play for a great hero like you. It won't be hard at all. Also, if your plan fails and the big bad Iron Tomb manages to get out, then the whole cosmos will be in danger. Wouldn't it be better to have an additional failsafe? As long as you help the Garden retrieve what we want, even if Iron Tomb reformats everything in the physical plane, we can use Remembrance to reconstruct the entire world. Or, should we say, the entire universe. So help us. Find where Amphorius's memory began, and bring it out.
Okay.
The Master of Anastrava has already glanced at you. Don't deny it. That storybook is the best evidence. Say, you aren't seriously gonna be moved by their pretty words, are you? I am the one who commanded those little ones to lead you out of the prison. But I didn't expect to attract little gnats trying to take advantage of the situation. While Remembrance can help you return to Amphorius, there's no need for you to do it the way they want you to. Of course, there's also no need for you to make any deal, or pay any price. For you, this is probably a long time no see. My dear.
Huh. Another illusion. I won't be tricked again? To be honest, I think I prefer this march compared to our
I know.
Well,
you have so many questions swirling around in your memories at this moment. And you feel so helpless. Put them aside. For now, all you need to do is trust me. Or do you need more proof?
That won't be hard.
Wait, stop it! They're awake! I'm gonna keep our first photo, alright? What come to pass while we're around?
And now,
The statue. Is that Don's brother? Oh, did you hear that? She just called me, but
The voices.
We won't. Hey, are you sure? Maybe a couple of punches will help to jog your memory.
I don't remember that one.
It's
I don't
as
think I
if they
do.
all happened just yesterday, right? I don't want to lie to you,
Okay.
which is why I will not use her name.
Oh. So you're not her. Great. Just fantastic. Oh. Oh, hold on. Busy. Okay.
The third month of Amphorius is the month reserved for the Veil of Evernight. So, place me into your memory using the name Evernight for now.
Okay. Evernight, but who?
I'm happy to explain more, just not now. We might have a lot of time to ourselves, but Amphorius does not have that luxury. If we do not stop erudition and destruction, then the journey you've treasured so much will face the prelude to its obliteration. A countdown not in amber eras, but in days, minutes, seconds. So, take this gift, this burning core flame, this footnote of a transaction. It contains hope, and the warmth of the entire world, ripples of past reverie. She hid this fire in the long river of time, hoping that her wishes would transcend time to reach your hands in the future. Now, take it, and return with it, dear friend. Return to Amphorius, and overturn the final era Nova. Witness the time that stood still for the Deliverer, and the resistance that never bowed to the destiny of destruction over the long years that passed in a flash. Then, with this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future. And I will silently watch in a corner of time, waiting for our next encounter. I believe the wait won't be too long.
Huh.
What exactly is happening?
Power up?
Keep going. Keep trailblazing for Amphorius. For you. And for the March 7th in your memories. Go forth.
I trust him, March. Even if the tree no longer looks the same. Three, yeah, you got the deal. The 337 recurrent.
Is this Akuma? No one's here. And the dawn device is off. Am I too late?
No. The anchor. Core flame of Worldberry. Yet seemingly some foreign forces tampered with them, making their divinity different from the one in the past cycle. The core flame awaits its rightful return. through which the final deliverer shall forge a new era nova. Okay, so it's a different one. Departure, metamorphosis, trials, and return. Heroes are like a sequence of numbers. They're epic tales written in arrangements of zeros and ones. I want to go though. Oh. This is a recorded video message. Thanks to that little empress granting access to the ultimate protocol, Screwy and I rewrote the progress of Era Nova while you were away. My guess is you don't have much time to listen to all those complicated principles right now, so let me break it down to simple terms that anyone can understand. Euphorius has been racing down the path of destruction for too long, and the underlying logic of Era Nova has been completely corrupted. Screwy and I put in a lot of effort, but we could barely manage to override a small portion of its logic. Let's take the progress bar as an example. Iron Tomb's progress bar is currently at 99.98%. And through this rewritten Era Nova, we're confident we can push it back to 96%. Let's be conservative and say 97%. This is a critical matter. The internal structure of the scepter is too unstable, and we don't know what complications might suddenly arise. The most rational course of action is to quickly run another extrapolation to buy the cosmos a bit more time. Once you've dealt with that troubling old Intellitron, don't hesitate and start the next cycle of extrapolation right away. Screwy said that Era Nova is in a process that happens in an instant, and the protected nodes of the scepter are probably at their most vulnerable only during the reset. I thought you were using simple terms, just... Only by initiating this progress first can we seize the opportunity to make our move. It's all up to you now, deliverer. Ugh. Okay.
The chronocognitive anchor?
No response. Cool, no one picked up her call. Wow.
There's so much I wanted to say for our reunion. Yet now that you're back, there's only one thing to say.
Huh?
Welcome back, friend.
Oh. Yeah, sorry I've been gone.
It's been such a long, long time.
What happened to the world while I was gone?
You must be really confused right now, aren't you? So much has happened in Euphorius while you were gone. But don't worry. The Deliverer can't afford to be lost, no? Now, please follow me and turn the pages of time and hear the words everyone left for you. I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone.
Cyrene can't hear me?
Wait, what? What happened? Okay, that's so sad. What happened? Cover the past, long buried in dust. Oh. Wait a second. Is this a new map? Doesn't seem like it. No, well, I don't see any treasure, so... Hold on. Just to make sure. Yeah, I don't sense loot. Also, I definitely did see Cyrene there. What?
Look, the scenery of the past has resurfaced.
Time flies. 200 years have passed since the Deliverer's fall.
Oof.
We had to return 3 core flames of law, romance, and ocean to stop Lygus, but even so, Terravox has fallen. The 2 geniuses vanished without a trace, and Cerydra embraced her fate.
Oh, she's... Oh.
Era Nova will
and Amphorius will fall into the destruction.
It seems the key to rewriting the end once again lies in the core flame of world bearing. According to the instructions left behind by those two geniuses, we must get it into the Deliverer's hands, no matter the cost.
But how? We need to find a way to hide the core flame. And we must buy enough time to keep Lygus at bay.
About that, Rini might have some good news. She had that dream again last night, but the Titan's voice was clearer than ever this time. She said, "Pass the flame into the future."
Is that a prophecy from Orynyx? She chose to side with humanity this time and hide one of her kin's core flame? It seems Amphorius' fate isn't sealed just yet.
You're right. History has changed. Humans and Titans are both giving their all to keep this world going. Perhaps a relay across the ages is finally about to begin somewhere out there.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
life will never go smoothly.
Oh, she's...
Leydon's
Well, we don't
army
know
is
if they're
already
alive,
at our
but...
gates in their command.
I missed our cat. On this car.
Lycurgus. He's right outside Akama. Light calendar 3960. Cerydra, under the pretense of a campaign against Fagusa, sacrificed 500 Chrysos heirs to complete the trial of law. This tragedy shook everyone in Amphorius. That same year, Cerydra the Imperator was assassinated, after which Aglaia the Goldweaver took command. Thus began humanity's second flame chase journey, a path hanging by a thread. Come, this way.
Okay. So what happened to Hysilens? I'm assuming she's also... Well, she's probably sleeping with the fishes, shall we say. Maybe even a literal. Okay, why was that taking so...
The eternal holy city? What part of that eternity ever lived up to its descriptions in poetry? The Marmorial Palace lies in ruins. Countless mortals have perished because of your stubborn resistance. It's time you learned the cost of refusal. Now, answer my question again.
Huh.
Where is Kefali's core flame?
You won't have a...
You really think you'll find it by razing the holy city to the ground? From what I see, all you'll get is dust and disappointment. Don't forget, you can't kill the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy because of law.
Ha ha ha.
I have never denied that. Which is why I now place my hope in the faithful citizens of Akama. Perhaps they'll give me what I seek in the echo of your screams.
Okay.
Now then, I'll be cutting open your chests and using...
Leave this to me, Lady Aglaia. You must get away now.
No, Holy Maiden. I'm the one who must stay.
What?
His conspiracy won't succeed. Because Romance is ready to make good on their promise to weave an indestructible armor for Amphorius. Its name is Solidarity. You must escape with your life and carry word of my death to those still fighting. Then keep going with them, just as the Imperator lit the torch of resistance with her death. My passing will make this flame everlasting. Take good care of it, guide it to the future, and place it into the hands of our deliverer.
Okay.
50 years later, Lygus led his forces again to Akama. He charged directly into the holy city and raised the 90,000 brave souls gave their lives for Akama that day, including their fearless leader, Aglaya.
Go forth, deliverer.
Okay.
Go. When the frost melts and the snows give way, the flowers will bloom again. You'll find me there.
So what you're saying is, Princess Homebody.
No, don't. I
never
don't want to
coming
see
back,
our card
is
die a second time. Please. Please.
She just left. Like that.
Since Cass has made up her mind, we can't let her resolve be in vain.
But between staying in Akama and going to Styxia, what difference does it make when it's death either way? I'm against relocating. With Kefali's protection, isn't Akama far safer than that dead city?
Cass's plan doesn't involve any relocation at all.
Huh?
Like you said, Akama is humanity's refuge. We never intended to get everyone moving to Styxia. It's just on Cass, Hysilens, and me
so
to
she
prepare
is
the
still
final
alive.
trump
Okay.
card for the Deliverer.
Wait, what kind of trump card needs all three of you demigods to throw yourselves away?
We must lay down the path to the future, so when the Deliverer returns, they'll have a clear road to reach the location of Era Nova. Styxia sits where death meets the ocean. There, with the combined powers of ocean and passage, we can summon a current that leads to the vortex of Genesis. And the demigod of death will forever guard that secret path until he returns.
We all know Lygus will set his sights on the vortex of Genesis.
That's exactly why we have to do this.
Guess I underestimated Idonia's Maiden of War. She's got way more steel than I thought.
And Cypher, we need you to head to Castrum Kremnos as soon as possible. By any means necessary, forge an alliance with Strife. The prophesized Crown Prince has already been born. He shall become the new defender of Akama, protecting this land after we leave.
You don't need to worry about that. I just came back from Castrum Kremnos. Only a step ahead of the news.
Treeby, something's flying towards Akama, and it's really fast. What is it? It's a spear!
Ah.
It's the Kremnoans. Their king's already here.
With the protection of the demigods Trebios and Cyphera, Akama endured wave after wave of warfare, though just barely. Castorus chose Styxia as the last resort, and completed the trial of death, causing the stagnant waters in the River of Souls to recede. Soon after, Trebios departed on a long journey. That same year, the Kremnoan king Euripon, along with his son, Prince Midamos, joined the alliance to safeguard the holy city in the Battle of Deliverance.
So, Mighty didn't kill his dad this time? Wow. Witness the fearless feats. Okay.
Go on, and see you tomorrow.
Breaking me apart buys this world even one more second. And so be it.
But it's gonna hurt a lot!
Pain brings endless torment. I believe that you were thinking the same thing when you stepped through the gate of infinity and jumped off that cliff.
Can't argue with that.
In the current situation, this is the only path Akama has left. Just do as I say. Split my soul into 5 pieces.
Oh, so...
Forge me an immortal vessel.
So instead of Was it Nias?
The blade of strife hang forever over.
It was Mighty this time who
locked in battle with their enemies to the world's bitter end. There's no need to be sad, Lady Trebios. Haven't we already taken great strides towards that promise tomorrow? In this life, my people no longer have to drown in false guidance. Kremnos has washed the blood off its fate. Emphorius no longer needs a god named Strife. So let me shatter the former laws and turn the Lance of Fury back into a weapon that protects the world.
We understand.
By the way, can you do me another favor? The 7 sages from Grove of Epiphany are already en route. They'll arrive in waves to join the resistance in a couple of days. Among them is a scholar named Anaxagoras. He has extraordinary insight and fears no sacrifice. This soul-rending ceremony wasn't just my decision. It was his counsel. His wisdom will surely be the backbone of Amphoria's survival. Watch over him. Carry on this everlasting flame for me.
Through Anaxagoras' ritual, the demigod of strife split his soul into 5. Courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice, and reason. Each sealed in blood crystal and cast into battle. The people held a 10-day funeral to mourn their fallen god king. And through his sacrifice, humanity was granted 200 years of peace.
Okay, what the Okay,
keep moving forward. My blood will pave the road ahead for you.
Jeez. Thanks, Mighty.
Keep moving forward, little Gray. See you tomorrow.
That seamstress wasn't wrong when she said a lie needs more lies to keep it together.
Probably do a few more of these, and then I'll
trickery.
And then I'll call it.
Never thought we'd be the pair to finish this final setup.
Can't catch that Tin Man without your little slides.
Because I sense
Besides,
we're gonna do
this is
something
our
big,
last
and we're
shot.
going to finally fight
Not
Lygus.
the time to be picky, right?
Don't oversimplify it. Lygus just found out Akuma's been an empty shell for the past 50 years. He's bound to be furious.
That's exactly what we want. Rage blinds even the brightest minds. Doesn't matter how much of a genius he is, the principle still holds. Once he storms into the council and confronts me head-on, you trigger your alchemy with a boom and turn him into a caged beast.
Easier said than done. You still have to pass yourself off as the deliverer without anyone catching on. And you really think a human alchemical array can bind a godlike being? That's just nonsense.
But if there's anyone who can do it, it's probably.
Getting cold feet. Or you just don't believe in the almighty worth of the demigod of trickery. Just tell me straight. Can you do it or not?
Of course I can. And it'll be child's play. But I've got 2 conditions. Since this is the final act, if we're doing it, we go all in. No half measures.
Oh, I'm listening.
Where's Hysilens
First,
in all of this?
shift the battlefield to the vortex of Genesis. It would be more convincing if the deliverer were to appear there. Besides, the vortex is cut off from the world. No place in Amphorius makes a better prison.
If you pull that, wouldn't our deliverer have to face take Lygus as soon as they come back?
That clash is inevitable. All we can do is create more chances for him. And that's the second condition. The vortex belongs to Fagusa in the first place, remember?
Oh yeah.
And there happens to be a demigod of ocean among the few survivors in the world. Loop Hysilens in. Let her join the final act.
I'll transmute myself into a philosopher's stone and embed myself into the formula. And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
God damn.
I guess people weren't wrong when they said you're insane, Grove Boy.
Yeah.
I've got no idea how to outwit a reclusive genius. But making an anti-Catheran suffer... The demigod of reason has 10,000 ways to do just that. And what I just mentioned was one of them.
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it? By now, Hysilens must have completed the
there we
Sky People's ritual. Since that Theoros loves a good performance as much as I do, let's make sure he enjoys our show to the fullest. As for how the Deliverer will complete the Era Nova, well, that will no longer be our concern.
We got the core
It
flame.
was the last battle known to the world, initiated by two demigods least suited for war.
Yep.
In the end, reason and trickery kept their word. At the cost of their lives, they sealed Lygus within the vortex of Genesis, where he remains to this day.
Nice.
Go forth. Finish the greatness left undone.
Oh.
Quit overthinking! Just run! Keep running, and that'll be enough.
Woo.
Kyrie, it's dead quiet here.
Oh.
Akima will stand eternal. Miss Cypher's lie has crumbled after all.
Yeah.
But it's all right, because all of us have fulfilled our purpose by now. When the Deliverer returns, no matter where he is, sky will turn clear, and a rainbow bridge will rise, carrying him to the final battleground.
Okay.
Cyrie, this arduous relay is finally nearing its end. Now, I'm passing the final baton of fate to you, okay?
Yeah.
No, that's not quite right.
Yeah, I think I'll end right.
After all,
I'm
it was
assuming
you and
this is
him
the last
who lit
thing
the
we'll.
first spark of this journey, wasn't it?
Okay.
I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone. And I'll share the moments I spent with you with everyone. That way, the path we walked becomes a memory shared by all. People will know that there's nothing left to chase. Amphorius has already welcomed the dawn foretold in prophecy. Just like I said, this won't be harder than the last time. Right?
I won't let everyone's faith in me go to waste.
I wonder what kind of expression you're wearing right now. Probably the same as always. Calm, resolute, and brimming with confidence.
Those first two, nah, but the third one, yeah.
If I have the chance, I'd love to see it again. Because it's really been far too long since we parted.
Is this all a memory?
Someone as sharp as you must have realized by now that this isn't reality, but a maze of time. As the last link in the relay, I will return to the Temple of the Three Fates, tell Orynyx all of our stories, and bottle every page we've written into the little flask of memories. And then, may it set sail in peace, drift down the river of time along with the core flame of world-bearing, reach your side, and lead you back to Amphorius. Just like the first time we met, right? Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side. This is the only way to make sure that the Era Nova won't happen before you return. And the only way I can safely entrust the completed final flame chase journey to the Deliverer's heart. After all, the new world will be born from your memories. And the protagonist of this story mustn't be absent.
Let's go. It's time to complete the Era Nova.
I believe you will never let us down, just like always. Do you remember when Finan sent us back to the beginning? When you and I got separated? But in the end, I returned to you, carrying all that we've been through.
I don't remember if I screenshotted this, but I'll do it again. Hold on. There we go. Bob.
That's what memory is. It may wear down and fade in the river of time, but it never truly leaves. When that hidden corner of the heart is stirred, the past returns even more beautiful than before. So don't worry. Let the 33,550,337th Flame Chase journey become part of you too. I've gotten a lot better at it with the experience from the last time. Next, you will head to Styxia and find the Vortex's entrance guarded by the demigod of ocean before charging toward the final battlefield.
Wait. To Styxia, find the guarded by the demigod of the ocean. Okay, never mind. We still have a lot left. Still have a decent amount left. I thought we were actually almost done with this patch.
I'll be with you. All of us will. Even Finan. We'll stand with the Deliverer. So say a short goodbye, then set off, just like we promised at the start. Toss away all unnecessary worries and troubles, and bring our smiles and determination into tomorrow.
The last baton. I wonder how long you'll have to wait before passing it on to him.
No matter how long it takes, it's okay. Waiting is what I do best.
Okay, I think I'll let her.
It took 33 million cycles for him to arrive in our world. What's a few moments more?
Nice.
Okay, I think for now I will end it off here. Because, yeah, it seems like we got plenty to go, and it just feels like a good time to wrap this up. So, dear wanderers and travelers, this has been Moton Blight. I hope you have a good rest of your day, or night, or whatever time it may be for you, and I hope to see you all again. Or see you all next time. Bye.
Nice.